sec, because I need to check something that you guys can't check in on. So don't worry about that. That's supposed to happen. But hello, everyone. Welcome to the Skull and Bones stream. We're gonna be live reacting to... Yeah, that looks about right. I think we're good. Okay, the screen is going to no longer be black now. There we go. But yeah, we finally get the reveal, or re-reveal at this point, I should say. Joyce doing the robot. Joyce's voice.
I didn't say anything.
Are you dancing? Are you dancing and not telling me?
I was dancing.
Oh, that's probably what he's referring to. I was gonna say, if we already having audio issues now.
No,
but yeah,
I didn't say anything.
The Skull and Bones re-reveal, because it's been so long since this game was revealed and then we heard nothing about it for like the longest time. I'm of course joined today by Joyce. Jordan isn't here, he's still on his holiday. He will be back soon though, so this will probably be the last stream that will be just the two of us. And then we're gonna be back to 3-man streams. You also get you're back in the videos again. But yeah, good to see everyone. Audio fine, Dennis maybe a bit lower. That just means I'm gonna have to turn Joyce up because I can't really. Well, actually, I can turn myself lower, but the magic of editing. No. We good. Let me know if this is better. I turn it down a little bit. If we need to turn it down some more, we can do that too. And of course, when the stream kicks in, we're gonna check the audio again. Because unlike I'm not an audio professional, so we're gonna need to adjust some things on the fly, probably more as well. Prepare for things to go wrong this stream,
oh, no.
But at least this time I removed the watermark beforehand, so we don't have that in the screen anymore. But yeah, hello everyone. Dennis asking us if we are hyped. I want to ask the same question to chat as well. Now, of course, Joyce, you already know some things. We're not going to talk about those on the stream, but Joyce already knows a bit more than I do. Me personally, I am very much still on the fence about this. And the reason for that is I think there is a lot of potential to make this a very interesting and fun game, because it's quite a unique concept. However,
yes.
What I'm worried about is the core gameplay. So I assume the core gameplay is going to be ship combat, because that's what it's been looking like. And if that's not going to be fun for like 20, 40, 60, however long you want to play this game, hours, then no matter how much they design around it, at the end of the day, I'm not going to be having fun anymore. And from what we've seen so far, it's looking... I already saw someone... There it is. Nick saying in chat, Black Flag the game.
Yeah.
It does look a lot like the naval combat in Black Flag. I don't know if that is strong enough to carry an entire game by itself, because people remember that very fondly, but remember that was part of a full Assassin's Creed game. Whereas with Skull and Bones, that is going to be the game. It's going to be Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but only the ship parts. And I don't know if that is a game I want to play for a very long time. But we'll see. Maybe there's a lot more to it. Maybe they really amped it up. It's going to be really interesting to see. So that's my take. How are your hype levels? And of course, how is chat's hype level as well? Because I'm kind of curious to see what people think now. And then we're going to do another round after the stream as well to see whether they manage to captivate the audience, so to speak.
Yeah, I also want to thank Y_822 for subscribing with Prime Gaming. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the Prime sub.
Yes. Of course, if you have Amazon Prime, you have a free Prime sub that you can give. Maybe to us, maybe to others.
Yeah, also good to note, Joyce, before we check in on your hype level. As Craig also coming in with the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. 14 months already. Amazing. Thank you so much for your support. And greetings back to Omaha. But yeah, one thing that is good to note is there are Twitch drops. So if you're watching this over on YouTube and you want Twitch drops, you can jump over there to catch those. Thanks to Ubisoft, obviously, because they're making the game, so it'd be kind of weird for someone else to give away stuff in the game. But yeah, thank you so much for the Twitch drops. If you watch 45 minutes of the stream with us, you will get some free items that you can claim in the game once it releases. You do, of course, have to link your Ubi account to your Twitch account in order for that to work. But yeah, if you watch 45 minutes of the stream with us, the Twitch shop should be enabled. There we go. Okay, I can full
We got something.
full stream the full screen the stream now. So I assume things are going to go horribly wrong. Don't worry, I will fix them. I promise. I think.
So you
How
asked
bad
me
is
how
it?
my hype is, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's a little bit difficult to say right now because, as you already mentioned, I know some more stuff than other people.
Yeah. Once
which
again,
I'm
which we're
allowed
not going to talk about, so don't ask the questions, chat.
No, lips are sealed until a certain time today. But yeah, I gotta be honest. I'm actually pretty hyped, but that's all I can say about it.
Okay, but that is good news. That is good news.
Yeah, I mean, did you guys also see that they changed the end in between skull and bones?
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny.
I think back when they released it, the Ubisoft original also wasn't a thing yet, right? So that's technically also new.
Yeah, so they like revamped the logo as well. And
yeah,
it's funny, I was creating the thumbnail for this one, and your texted me, he's like, wait, did they change it? I was like, yeah.
They did.
But should I just keep that little logo? I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
When will it start? It will be starting, the proper stream will be starting at 8 p.m. European time. So your local equivalent of that should be in around 15 minutes. But we have been told that there will be a little pre-show that we wanted to jump in on as well. And if that's not a thing, you're going to be stuck with it for 15 more minutes. So I guess think of some fun questions if that's the case you want to ask us. Doesn't have to be Skull and Bones related.
Well, somebody asked what the drops are. So that's actually known.
Can you look this up or should I do it?
I got them here. So it's a ship set that you can get, which is a nameplate for your ship, a sail pattern, and a hull and sail colors. It's called the Pioneer set. So you get 3 items. If you watch 45 minutes of the stream, that you get the entire set as an early access item. So that's actually pretty cool.
I also saw Craig saying, be prepared to go 3 hours as new viewers come in. We're not going to do the, what was it, the Blood Eagle pack for Valhalla thing again?
No.
Which was like, no, we'll just do 2 hours and 50 minutes. And then it ended up being a 4-hour stream, which was great fun, by the way. The support on that was incredible. Cloud Strife, first time watching this channel. Cloud, you've come to the right place. We have covered a lot of Final Fantasy. And we are, of course, going to be covering Rebirth as well. Not what this stream is about, but very excited for more Final Fantasy. Also, I saw someone over on YouTube asking, what the hell happened to Jor? Nothing. He left us alone, which is very irresponsible, but he chose to do so anyway, so he could go on a holiday. He'll be back soon, though. So
he's on a well-deserved break.
Yeah. If we do ruin everything and set the channel on fire, he will be back to save it in a couple of days.
Hey! We did a pretty good job.
I don't know. We'll let the people decide on that one. I don't want to toot my own horn. Did we do a good job, chat? Did you like the videos this week?
And last week we also did those.
Stream being streamed
on the
Ubisoft channel. Yeah, I have the Ubisoft channel up, right?
Is the Twitch stream live here? No, it's the same screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just keep it on YouTube for now.
Yep.
When do the drops start? I suppose when...
If you've been watching for 45 minutes, so
yeah,
that'll be a while. That'll be a while.
Drop.
That is how that works on Twitch. What is Skull and Bones in Latin? Man, my Latin is very rusty.
I have no idea.
I honestly have no idea. Like the only things to remember are like the basic first sentences that you learn in like first year. The problem with Latin as a language is it's dead. And I don't mean it in a rude way, but you don't actively speak it, and actively speaking a language like English makes it a lot easier to learn and remember. But yeah, all the people who used to speak Latin, they're kind of gone. So it's kind of hard to uphold a conversation in that language. It is really fun, though.
Okay.
Hey, there we go. Something's happening.
Hey,
all right.
We got something. Nice.
I am quickly... Because I think that this might be a bit on the loud side.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the very first Ubisoft Forward.
Let me know if we are too loud or if the
Yusuf,
stream is
your
too loud.
captain
Hey, you're
today.
good to see you too.
Our main show will start shortly, and
See,
we'll
there he
reveal
is.
brand
He's in
new
chat.
gameplay of Skull and Bones. In the meantime, we wanted to get you in the mood to set sail.
So we're just gonna be listening to sea shanties for 15 minutes.
No. I actually haven't seen this yet.
This is cool.
So this is new to me.
Is he making... He's a woodworker.
Also, everyone who's slowly dropping in, welcome, welcome. There are
Thank you so
Twitch
much for
available.
joining.
Yes, if you're watching on Twitch.
He's going to make a ship live.
Oh, that's actually
A live
You know what it
shipbuilding
reminds me
stream.
of? The Assassin's Creed reveal stream where they were.
That was eight hours of just Valhalla artwork. This is just going to be
Yeah,
15 minutes of a man chopping wood. Alright, everybody's saying audio's good. That's awesome. Yeah. Once again, the support on that was crazy. And yours is crazy for like streaming 8 hours of that as well. I still don't know how you managed to do that, Beth. That was insane.
It's awesome. I thought he did a great job.
But yeah. So,
We will all be building a ship for 45 minutes.
hey Jen, good to see you too. Thank you so
Hey,
much
Jen,
for joining.
what's up?
I mean, I do enjoy. This is like not ASMR, but like this is weirdly pleasing. Just seeing someone, an artist at work, because I assume it's going to be something artsy fartsy and not just being like, look, I sawed this log in half. That's the stream.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be good.
For you, Jordan, May. I think.
A statue of Morbius. I'm sorry. I don't think so. I don't
It's
think
Morbin
so.
time.
The wood is morbing.
Thank you, Steady Cousin, for the compliment. We appreciate that.
Yeah. And thanks for your support to the channel in general. I see you out in the comments. What movie is this? The Wood Chopper. The Texas
Fargo.
Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. This time it's only wood. What do people want to see in chat? What are like your expectations? What are features you want to see? Are we hoping that we're gonna get a full gameplay reveal, or are we fine with just the features overview? Like, what do we want to see? Also, Winters, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub.
Thank you. Yeah, it's finally here. It took them a long time for the re-reveal.
Yeah, how long has it been? I keep
2017?
that is 5 years.
I remember it being.
Wow, time
2023.
flies. I'm
Yeah.
feeling old. This is not good.
Me too.
This is not good. I want to see pirates. I think that's a safe bet. I think we're gonna see some
Yarr.
pirates in the stream.
I mean,
Pirates of the Caribbean.
combat.
That
Yeah,
was
I can
already in
imagine.
what's it called? Sea of Thieves. That already had Pirates of the Caribbean. You looking old, Gonzo? That is literally the first time that anyone's ever said that to me. Thank you so much. I consider that a compliment. I still have to take my ID out at the age of 27 when I want to buy alcohol. So this is really liberating for me. Black
It's
Flag
fun,
with
man.
multiplayer. Yeah, that's like a safe-ish bet.
Maybe they're creating a figurehead. I saw somebody say it.
That's what I'm assuming. It's gotta be a
Yeah.
statue or something.
Or a ship. A ship.
A boat. Boris has some very high expectations. He wants a karaoke bar rapping against pirates. So like flighting, but for pirates. That's kind of cool. It would be really cool if they had something like that. If not, we'll just make it a community effort. I assume there's going to be some sort of social hub. We'll just host rap battles there. The weekly JorRaptor
The rap battle of sea shanties.
pirate rap battle.
Sea shanties. Oh, you know, I actually love that on Black Flag.
The sea shanties.
shanties.
Oh, you are not alone. I think like sea shanties are one of the most appreciated features in that game.
Oh man. It looks really cool. Already. Probably too old to remember. Oh my god. You,
Well,
Nate.
someone did just call me old, so
Oh.
hope it's not just sailing around in ship battles. I mean, there is a high chance that is going to be the main focus of the game. Mutiny.
A little headpiece. Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, it's definitely some sort of figurehead. Really cool.
It does give this calming vibe. You're right.
Yeah, it's like it's very enjoyable watching people do something they're good at. Don't take that out of context, internet. I know you will. Fatih saying, will there be a Last of Us 3 next year? That's a very easy question. It's gonna be no, because they haven't even started development on a third part yet, so
No.
they're never gonna finish that in 1 year, even if they would start right now, so pretty safe bet to say that's gonna be a no. But I do think there will be a lot more Last of Us next year, but not a sequel. I hope there's Cult, you can play with your friends. I would assume that that is there. But yeah, I do think Boris's point of mutiny being a thing is very interesting, because that is, of course, an infamous mechanic of that age, so to speak.
Yeah.
Where people were like, no, we are not dealing with this shit anymore. And now the boat is mine. So interesting to see if something something like that is gonna come along.
Yeah, Jen, they have been working. I mean, it was announced in 2017, so I assume they have been working on that for longer than that. So yeah, Skull and Bones has been in the works for like a while.
Yeah. Of
Really
course,
long time.
with new IPs, there is always the possibility of an idea not working out and having to start from scratch again. So I don't know how much of that 5 years is spent on active development and how much of that 5 years is spent on trying to figure stuff out, as it were. Because you can get pretty far into development on like a feature and work on it for like half a year and then decide, no, this is not going to work. Of course, you can't keep doing that because eventually you're going to have to release a product, but especially with new IPs where you can't really build on the game that came out before, because there is no game that came out before, a lot more development time goes into figuring out what exactly should be the core mechanics.
Yeah.
Then again, you would think that after 5 years of time they would have come up with something, right?
Yeah.
That is as hard as it can be to develop games. I think 5 years of time should have something to show for it, which is what we're going to be seeing in 7 minutes for now.
7 minutes. Also, Dragon Shark 69, thank you for subscribing. Right.
Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Yes.
The game began development in 2013. Sick. That's 10 years old.
The music is getting very excited now. Calm down. It's still just someone cutting wood.
I mean, if this is like part of the soundtrack, then I would love to hear more of this.
JD Napa, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub as well.
What do
Thank
you
you.
think is gonna compose? Oh, sorry.
No. What were you going to say?
I was asking, like, who do you think is gonna be the composer of this game?
No clue. There are two composers I care about, and I know which projects they are working on.
Fair.
So, apart from that, I have no idea.
You wanted to thank someone?
Yeah. I wanted to thank like everyone over on Twitch for the support, because the Prime, the subbing has been pretty crazy already, and of course everyone just watching in general as well. Thank you for choosing to watch the stream with us. So I'm going to change something real quickly here, otherwise I miss some YouTube chat.
God, it does look cool.
How many people want to start a career in woodworking after watching this disc? Because I'm kind of excited.
But it's like precision, you know? I'm so afraid that if I would like make one slip up, I cannot fix it.
Anyone know how the drops are working besides being connected between Twitch and Ubisoft? It's tied to your watch time. So if you keep watching the stream with us, they should drop in 45 minutes. After 45 minutes of watch time.
Hype train going! Woo-hoo!
Thank you so much. And also The Unknown, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. If it's live service amount, there is a high chance of that happening, I feel. And yes, Fatih, God of War Ragnarok will be the last God of War in the North Saga. I don't believe it will be the last God of War game, especially with how all the franchise is doing. Okay, this is starting to look increasingly badass.
It does. Even with the swords, eh?
Dual swords. The best build in Elden Ring. Don't at me.
Really?
Division meets Pirates, Andy. There's a game I'd play in a heartbeat. Is it exclusive? No. I mean, it might be next gen exclusive. Do we know that? Do we know? I shouldn't ask you because you know more than you should.
I should keep my mouth shut for a while. Dang. Can we get this in a collector's edition?
Like this actual thing, like the collector's edition will just be this massive statue. Okay, so there we go. So it is something.
Okay, that was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Okay.
I feel like I can smell it. Can you smell it? I can smell it. Oh, it smells like freedom.
Smell
For real,
wood?
it's always incredible
Really?
watching experts
That's what
work.
we're starting. Man,
I
that's
hope you
terrible.
enjoyed this first part. The official gameplay reveal will start in just a few minutes. But before that, let's check in with some of the development teams in Singapore and introduce you to the world of Skull and Bones.
Okay, so we're already getting some info.
I mean, it's really about the challenge. We're creating something new.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Like, we can't get into details, but it really is like we're creating a player multiplayer game with a huge world that doesn't look like. Sorry, guys.
I like this guy. He speaks my language. He speaks my language.
I haven't seen this either.
Working on the first new IP for Ubisoft Singapore is so exciting because it's a first, you know, where we have to explore, we have to try a lot of new things out. We've gone through many iterations, but right now I reckon we have the best product, and I'm very proud to represent Singapore, Southeast Asia, and release a AAA game. Yeah.
For me, working on Ubisoft Singapore's first AAA project has been an absolute honor and a privilege. It doesn't come without its challenges, though. Building a complex game with multiplayer and big worlds, and of course, reaching the level of quality visually we demand has been quite a challenge. But I'm super proud to see the game change and evolve, and happy with where we are today. And I can't wait for people to see it.
It almost feels like we're getting an opportunity to create history, not just by building this game that's being driven from Singapore, but also the fact that it's telling the story of a marginalized people from the 17th century and getting to work with such a vast group of people and so many disparate talents to make it happen. It's just been an incredible experience. I'm really proud to have contributed to that.
What made me proud, of course, working with people that, you know, everyone is so talented, and seeing the result being built up at this point of time is very emotional, and I very enjoying to see the result.
I'm not gonna lie, it's been really challenging, but at the same time, you know, it's really brought this huge opportunity to bring something completely new and innovative to the industry, like how we're bringing this fresh flavor of piracy, and for us to be doing it right from Singapore, and you know, I think there's something really exciting there.
What would your pirate name be?
I was thinking of something really metal, something like Slagathor, the Executioner. And my ship will be called Revengeance.
Okay, chat. What are the best ship names before we go into the stream proper? What are the best ship names? What are you gonna call your
I
ship?
might be known as
If that's
something
an
like
option.
Captain Grey Eyes, the long-haired doofus, and I would be sunk immediately.
I already
and
know
rough.
your name.
But I would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
exploring all the beaches and enjoying all the
There's already
food.
a
But
bit
mine is only
My
funny to
pirate
Dutch
name,
people.
I'd be Eric
Because I want to
the
call it
Brown. Just like Eric the
in
Red.
Dutch.
Shark.
A boat is
Pirate Queen. Ash
is spelled
River.
OOT,
Because, you know,
so the same as
fire,
you spell
brimstone,
boot.
cannons,
So I want to call it
strategy, combat,
Bodie
death.
McBoatface in Dutch,
So, yeah,
but then it spells
Ash
Booty
River.
McBootface
Watch out for me.
in English. So that is like the biggest brain. Anyway, nobody cares about that story. Let's get to the countdown. Let's get to the proper stream. Let's see what Skull and Bones is all about.
Also, what's up, everyone who joined for the main show? You guys are awesome. Let's go.
Society has rules. It decides where you belong and what you're worth. But you, you can chart a new course. And even when
Looks
death
like a fun time.
seems a certainty, do not give up.
Is the stream quality okay, chat?
On the shores of a new world,
Because I don't want to touch it if it's good.
you
We can also switch.
awaken.
Okay, awesome. People saying it's good.
Awesome.
Thanks, Twitch.
More determined
Sharks,
than ever
no!
to carve a life of your choice.
Is that the starting ship?
Fighting under our own
Like the
flag.
crappy
We take
one man.
what's ours.
Should be a pretty long stream today, so
Yes.
this is definitely not the only thing they're going to show.
Hell no.
Together, we will take on the world. Society may have rules, but today, you decide where you belong and what you're worth.
Trailer's not big. I know
Tattoos?
it's CG, but
We're gonna get tattoos, right? Please?
Now choose. Will you live as pawns or die
Prawns.
as pirates?
Do battles get to be that big? Okay. I really
And
dig
the release
the
date.
November 8th. No.
This
That's
is a
one.
pawn or die as a pirate.
No.
You best believe it's the pirate's life
yes,
for me.
it is close.
My
to
name
No!
is Chris. Welcome to the worldwide gameplay reveal. of
Why
Skull
you
and
do
Bones.
this?
And oh yes, we do have a launch date. The game is coming November 8th, 2022.
Oh god.
And joining me today on the deck of this
I
gorgeous
mean,
ship
it's coming
is
the day
world
before.
producer.
It is a
Vanessa
completely
Siak.
different
Hey
game.
Vanessa.
Oh, look!
Hi, everyone.
And game director
The
Ryan
interface
Bernard.
of an actual pirate ship. That's so
Hello,
cool.
everyone.
That's cool, right?
Vanessa,
I mean,
we just got our
green
first
screen,
look at the
but
new
sure.
Skull and Bones.
Reminds
And
me
it looks
of
like things
how
have
Dying
changed
Light
quite a bit.
did it.
Yeah, I was
Can you
gonna
tell us
say.
about this new direction?
Yes, our team has been working really hard, and we are so proud to present what you see in the game today. Forget everything you know about the traditional pirate fantasy. Skull and Bones is taking a darker, grittier approach with our new game direction. We wanted to reimagine what pirates were really like, drawing inspiration from the Indian Ocean during the golden age of piracy. So you start as a survivor of a shipwreck, right? Washed up on an unknown, mysterious, exotic location. This is a world where everything and everyone wants you dead. And for ordinary people like you and me, the only way to survive is to become a pirate. And once you've chosen that life of piracy, there's no turning back.
Ooh, there's no turning back for me. I've already chosen the life of piracy. Well, what does that entail exactly?
Well, the world of Skull and Bones is ruthless. You'll come face to face with its many dangers, from vicious hippos and crocodiles to violent storms, pirate hunters, powerful corporations, and even the mutiny of your very own crew.
Okay, so there
every
we go.
time you
There
set
is
sail,
mutiny in the
it's
game.
going to
There
be
is
Cool.
an
mutiny.
unpredictable
And hippos.
experience.
Mutiny? Okay, I'm making a
Which
note
is
right
awesome.
now. Keep the crew happy. Right. But Ryan, obviously a pirate is nothing without their ship. How do we go about building our fleet?
True. Well, Skull and Bones is an open world, or more aptly, open sea pirate experience, right? So you start the game, you basically have nothing. You have our smallest ship, which we call the Dhow, a basic spear in order to fend off this wildlife that's coming after you. And really, as you progress, you'll need to collect the things you find
spear,
in the
eh?
world and gather them.
That is
As you
interesting.
do contracts for the pirates you come across.
Love the
Doing
armor.
that will grow your infamy, which will give you access to new blueprints or designs and allow you to craft new ships, different weapons, different armors, and that's how you build your fleet in the game, Yusuf. So eventually you'll be able to rule the seas.
Okay, I like that. Building my fleet, ruling the seas.
Sounds like so
Sign
many
me up for
things
that.
we
I
could do.
want that. I want the thundering cannons, sinking ships, the whole 9 yards. But, you know, between us,
Sure.
give me the insider tips here. How do I make sure I'm the most feared pirate on the
Hey,
ocean?
next up is the
Hey,
gameplay
let's
trailer.
go.
The short answer is just to get good at the game, Yusuf. But,
Did he
but
really just say
seriously,
get
the
good?
Naval combat is at
Yep.
the core of Skull and Bones pirate experience, right? And we aim to have best-in-class
Can't
naval
do that.
combat. So we want it to be visceral, fast-paced,
that a
rewarding.
Dutch
And we
flag?
do that. Part of the way we do that is to offer the player a wide variety of different weapon
no,
choices.
I don't think
Which you
so.
unlock through infamy. So
Looks very Dutch
you've
to
seen
me.
Yeah, there's an icon in the
cannons,
white.
for instance, but we also have Greek fire.
Also, it
we
would
have
make sense
explosive
for the Dutch to be
mortars,
there
we have
in the Golden
bombards
Age
that you
of
can
piracy,
lob onto
let's
the
be
decks
honest.
of
Yeah,
the
of
enemy players and
course.
sink their ships. And that'll allow
Let's
our
not get into
players the
detail on that on
creativity
stream.
to combine different weapon types, different armor types, and
these
different
here.
ship types to give them the best chance of success while they're out at sea pirating.
So the Greek fire that you just mentioned is actually
Hey.
pretty cool. So with leather armor, you know, kitted out on your brig, well, I have to admit that I do get satisfaction watching other ships burn.
Wait, that sounds so cool. I want to light other ships on fire. How do I do that?
They know what that is.
Okay, so as our pyromaniac has explained here, the Greek fire is one of the weapons you have. Also, the ships she mentioned and the armor are things that you will unlock through gaining infamy in our progression system. So, of course, classically, pirates were all about their name, right? You were nobody without your name. And our progression system is the same. We call it infamy. So as you have success in the game and you progress, and your name is going to be known throughout the Indian Ocean, and pirates from further and further away are going to want to offer you more and more dangerous jobs with bigger and bigger payout, which will give you access to better rewards in the game. So the name of the game is Raise Your Infamy, and you'll have better opportunities.
Ooh, okay. So I'm imagining the road to infamy is going to be tough and lonely, but it doesn't have to be, right?
True. So first off, I mean, everything in Skull and Bones can be played solo, but at our core, we are a social game, right? With the dev team, we look at everything through the lens of co-op. We want to ensure that things like taking on the big pirate hunters or privateers or taking on a fort in the game is more rewarding and actually easier when you play with other players.
Okay.
Right? So we can say that really the best way to play Skull and Bones is with friends.
Now, here's the important question.
Sure.
Can I team up with my friends and hunt other players?
Yeah, we can team up against Ryan.
Okay, so this happens far too much in our internal tests, okay? So you can, as a player, choose to opt into a PvP server, in which case you will be able to shoot another players. Sometimes in our weekly tests, that happens far too often to certain people with the team trying to take them out with this vast array of weapons. But so I can say for certainty that the best way to play is to have players with you to watch your back.
You know, I can't wait to get in these PvP servers because I want to hunt specifically you, Ryan.
Okay.
I'm putting a target on your back right now. I'm accepting
Okay, but
all
those are
applications to come
optional
help
then.
me.
That is interesting.
But Vanessa, Ryan, thank you so much
I
for
actually
joining
prefer
us.
that, to be honest.
And for everyone watching at home, you've heard us
That
talk
way
about
I know
Skull
I'm
and Bones.
safe from
It's now time
your-
to show you Skull and Bones. Here's the world premiere of our gameplay trailer.
The Booty McBootface.
Yeah, Booty Bootface is safe from your. There we go. So now we are going to see what the hell is that?
Skull and Bones.
Is that a mushroom?
Our game takes place during the golden age of piracy, in a world inspired by the beautiful yet dangerous Indian Ocean. You'll start your journey as an outcast.
Yeah, it's not
whose
a Dutch
goal
flag, I'm
is to
sorry.
become the most
It's
infamous
not.
pirate to sail these
No, because there's an
treacherous
icon in the
waters.
white, Joyce. Go look.
After surviving a shipwreck, you begin your adventure in St. Anne, one of the pirate dens in our
Which is
world.
not to say that it
Dens
won't
are
be Dutch flag,
centers
by the
of
way.
pirate activity, where
Okay.
you can craft new ships and equipment, provision for your expeditions at sea, pick up contracts, and socialize with other players.
Yes, guys, you can walk around. not
Any
only on
pirate
your
worth their
ship.
salt will tell you that preparation is key to success. Get ready for any challenges that come your way by checking that your cargo is stocked with items like food and ammunition.
Oh boy.
Once you're set, it's time to head out and explore.
If more HUD icons
As
are
a
going to be
rookie
showing up
pirate,
there, I'm going to
you'll
move the
only
camera.
have
Don't worry,
access
chat.
to a small dhow. But as you progress, you'll be able to craft different ships, each with their own unique playstyle. At sea, you'll need to pay close attention to the condition of your ship and the morale of your crew. Your crew are a pack of vicious raiders and rovers who will mutiny against you if not kept well fed and happy. If your ship sinks, you'll lose some progress and respawn at the nearest discovered den
Wait.
or outpost.
Wait.
What?
And then you
News
can...
is that most of your cargo will be recovered, and you'll have the opportunity to retrieve the rest from
It
the
is a
wreckage.
ship
But you
Souls-like,
better be
ladies
quick,
and
as
gentlemen.
other players can also
This
steal it.
truly is the Dark Souls of pirate ship combat. No, jokes aside, that's actually a fun
As a
mechanic.
pirate captain,
Makes sense for this
your
game as well.
reputation is
There's a lot
everything, and our game tracks this through infamy. The higher your infamy, the more opportunities you'll get. One of the many ways to grow
like you
your
unlock
infamy
a
is to take
lot
up
of
contracts.
new
These
stuff
are
when you level
deals
up.
that you can make with other
There are a lot
pirates
of
in the
ranks.
world. Contracts can have great rewards if you're successful, or costs if you fail. You can also gain infamy by completing other activities, such as exploration, plundering, treasure hunts, investigations, dynamic events, and much more.
Okay.
You can undertake these either solo or with other players. The world of Skull and Bones is filled with riches and resources that you'll be able to gather as you explore. Lagoons and rivers
Oh, there
are
he is!
teeming with dangerous wildlife
There's the
that you
hippo,
can
baby.
hunt for animal skins and meat. You'll also be able to harvest a variety of raw materials, such as ore and wood, that can be refined and used for crafting.
Okay, so the hunting is first person.
Crafting is an essential activity for you to progress as an infamous pirate. Obtain blueprints and use your refined resources to craft stronger ships, weapons, and armors. In Skull and Bones, ships serve many different purposes. Cargo ships are slower, but useful if you need to transport large volumes of loot. Navigation ships sail faster, but have less cargo space and lower hull HP. Firepower
those
ships
spikes.
have more gun ports.
What
allowing
the
you to
hell is
deal
that?
player damage,
That cannon
more
on the
challenging
front.
to maneuver. Similarly, you can craft a wide array of unique weapons and armors, from Greek fires
There
to
we go.
giant ballistae
Yes!
to rocket launchers and mortars, as well as different armor types,
Torpedoes.
which have varying
Cool, cool, cool,
strengths
cool.
and weaknesses against incoming attacks.
It's
With
really
your
cool
new
they have
fleet
different
and growing
visuals for
arsenal,
the different
create
armors.
a loadout based
Cool,
on your
right?
personal
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
playstyle to become a force of destruction.
Loadouts confirmed!
That thing. I want that thing. That'll be the only thing I
Yeah,
use.
yeah.
Out in the open ocean, opportunities and threats are abundant. Use your spyglass to identify lucrative trade routes or wealthy merchant ships and assess your prey's cargo and firepower. Strategize a plan of attack
see they're
based on your
fleeing,
opponent's
so-
defenses and take advantage of their weak points to deal more damage. Sinking your foes from afar rewards you with only a portion of their cargo, as some of it will be lost to the depths. Getting in close to execute a boarding maneuver will help maximize your gains. But beware, you can turn from predator to prey in a heartbeat if you attract the unwanted attention of privateers, the merciless pirate hunters that patrol the seas. If you enjoy the thrill of the hunt, you can also seek out other players and rain terror on them. Such PvP battles are high-stakes activities that can be rewarding if you emerge victorious.
I can't wait to see you go against your...
From your
I
spoils
don't
of
want-
battle,
I don't want to.
personalize your individual look with outfits that command respect.
There is a lot here. That's good.
I can't wait
You
to
can
do
also
that.
Look at
select
me,
from
I
a
am the captain
multitude
now.
of ship customization options to instill fear in your enemies.
Oh, look at those skulls!
With the wind in
type
your
of ship.
sails, journey to the furthest reaches of the Indian Ocean, from the coast of Africa to the East Indies. Encounter extreme weather events like violent storms and monstrous rogue waves.
No, I don't want that.
Keep your eyes peeled for outposts, which are safe spots where you'll be able to dock your ship for a short rest from the perilous seas. Here, you can trade with traveling merchants and clandestine smugglers selling rare and illegal goods. Uncover buried bounties at outposts as you decipher treasure maps obtained through your voyages. Although all the content in Skull and Bones can be done solo, you might enjoy ruling the seas with your friends.
Wait, you get...
While sailing,
that is cool.
you can also easily
Alright.
invite
Fireworks.
other
Yeah.
pirates
Yes.
you encounter to group up. Synergize your different playstyles,
You can
ships,
join
and weapons to defeat deadlier enemies.
Monkey.
As you grow stronger, take on more difficult challenges, such as attacking forts and plundering settlements. And
this is
if you're bold
the
enough,
throwback to Black
engage
Flag.
Yeah, I
in
was gonna say,
dynamic
that is
events,
something that was in Black
like
Flag, right?
taking down heavily
Yeah.
laden merchant ships and their fleet of warship escorts. Now, it's up to you to write your own
Look at the
story.
purple.
Remember, there is no one path to follow, no one way to play. The world of Skull and Bones is yours to discover.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a quick check, by the way. I see Boris saying on
okay.
Twitch,
That
thanks
was
for
a
the
lot.
drop.
Did you get it all?
Does that mean they're
Let's
working?
recap.
Are
We got
those
pirate
working,
dens,
people?
Because they
crafting,
should be. But let me
customization,
know if you got
naval
them, because
combat,
that will
tons
put
of
my
ships
mind
and
at ease.
weapons, infamy, co-op, PvP, world events,
Awesome.
and so
Thank
much
you.
more.
Thank you.
And that's not it, y'all. Here to give us a sneak peek
That
of what
sounds
to
like
expect
your
from
job.
Skull and Bones post-launch is our game's quest director, Terry Hall.
Okay.
Hey, Terry.
Hello, Youssef. Hello, everybody.
Now, Terry, what can we expect from Skull and Bones post-launch?
Well, as a live multiplayer game, our team is dedicated to deliver the best open world pirate experience for our players. With the Skull and Bones team, we are committed to provide fresh new content, not just in the coming months, but for many years to come.
Years.
After release,
Okay.
we'll have a lineup of new content, and these are all free for our players. These include in-game world events
Oh,
ranging
that's cool.
from bigger, deadlier challenges that you can take as a group, to smaller team events, ships, weapons, furniture, and many more.
Oh, free content for all players. I love to hear
Can we
that,
get the
Terry.
jackdaw?
Tell me a little bit more about these challenges.
You would
So
assume
you
they
can expect
they
to
add
not
that
just
at one
engage with
point.
the local factions, but also with big corporations like the company Royale, who has really strong bombard weapons. So you really need to watch out for that. Aside from that, you also work with kingpins to smuggle and steal valuable cargoes, or even go on a raid with your friends to a nearby settlement or fort.
I was going to say
or even
raids,
engage
but
with a
a
dynamic
raid,
events
sure.
where you can board merchant ships stealing valuable cargoes along the trade routes.
Ooh, okay, it sounds like there's a ton of content coming post-launch. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Terry, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Youssef.
And to everyone watching, don't go anywhere. There's still a ton of content coming in our post-show. But before then, we're going to check in with our community developer, Alexi Cretin, who's going to introduce us to the official community live stream, The Deck.
Thank you, Youssef,
Interesting.
and thank you so much to all of you for being here with us today. Over the past few months, we've been working very closely with our community to refine our game.
Ooh,
And
look
as
at
we
the
get
cap.
up to launch, we'll be doing more of this. We will have hands-on opportunities in the coming months, so register your interest at our website, skullandbonesgame.com. Speaking of which, the Insider program is also in full swing. If you like what you saw today and want to help us, go and sign up. All you have to do if you're selected is play the game regularly, and if you want, share your feedback with us. Last but not least, today we're also kicking off The Deck, our official community live stream. We want to bring the people behind the game direct to you. Think streamers, YouTubers, role players, community leaders meet and chat with our developers, our artists, or our producers.
Players?
Basically,
Okay.
all the people who work their magic on this game.
Real
and
life
can't wait to hear
pirates.
from you.
I
That's
mean,
happening right
you're
now.
I don't think you want those in
Yes,
your
So
studio.
stay tuned and enjoy.
They'll just steal your stuff and then leave.
Uh-huh.
Stay tuned for exclusive gameplay. I guess we'll stay tuned then. Do we want to see gameplay, chat? Oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
all right. No, we'll just keep it hanging for a bit to see if there's some gameplay. But yeah, okay. I'm interested so far. I do think there are a lot of systems that I think can really keep the game interesting in the long run. I'm still worried about my concern prior to stream because at the end of the day, what you're gonna be doing is using your ship to shoot other ships. That's mostly the deal, I feel. Sure, there's like treasure hunting and getting get resources, but for the most part, it does look like you will be sailing out on the ocean and combating other ships in your ships, which does look really cool. I'm happy that there seem to be a lot of different weapons as well, because that definitely helps to spice things up. But I don't know. Then again, this is a very personal preference thing. I don't know if it's going to be fun after like putting 50 to 60 hours into it. Okay,
Yeah,
there we go. We're back up. We have a stream again.
Hello again and welcome
They
to the
had
day.
some difficulties.
Today we are
Cracking attack studio. I think that's what happened. That's definitely what happened.
During which we'll showcase more of Skull and Bones gameplay.
He's
Ryan
standing
and I
in
will
the-
take you
in
through
front
a
of the
high-level
green screen.
contract and show you how the game mechanics work once you've explored.
There
and
was
progressed
boarding
through the game.
Otaku, but I think
We'll show you some of the ship
like we don't
customization,
know if
but
it's
also, and more
an
importantly,
active
some good old
you
plundering.
board and then you have to
One
perform
more
like
thing
a
before I
combat
let you all
sequence,
discover
or if
it,
it's just
keep in
you
mind that
press
the team
button
here is
and
still
then
working
board.
very hard
I
on the game.
think it's the
Everything
latter,
you
but
see
we
is
don't know
very
yet.
much a work in progress
We might
and
see that
still
here.
subject to change. Now kick back, enjoy yourselves, and don't forget to let us know what you think.
Hey Ryan, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Alexi. How are you?
Very good, thank you. So what are we doing here? What's happening?
We are in Telek Panjara, which is the second pirate den that our players will come across in Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones? We're playing Skull and
we are
Bones?
playing. We are actually playing Skull and Bones. So,
Look at
Imagine-
those brows.
we are going to take
Imagine
a
going on
contract,
stream
one
and
of
not
our
knowing
quests,
what
if
game
you
you're
will,
playing.
to go basically help out the local faction here, the Rampa, against the evil DMC, and we're going to plunder one of their settlements.
I'm already
I'm just
intimidated by
rolling
the
through the
amount
den
of
here, full
icons on
different
the
pirates, some other
compass
players.
in the top.
Welcome to you.
I'm just gonna follow you for a bit.
How many
and-
different vendors slash
I'm going to
NPCs
go to
are
the
there?
carpenter here,
It's
and
like
you can
7.
see by his name that he's got a contract available for me. So I'm going to check it out.
Cool.
Oh, this guy looks
so
extra as
it,
heck.
and this one's
Yeah.
called Steven's Oil Opus. And
Kind
we're
of like
gonna take that
Barnabas.
one.
No,
And
the
that's gonna
hair.
send us to
Like
Plunder.
Barnabas had good hair, mostly
What I
good
can
beard.
do is, oh, we
Not
actually
that
need to group
glorious.
first, so
What
let's
if I told you
let
a
me,
mythical treasure awaits?
find you,
I'm right in front of you. I think I can just.
or you can do that. I was going to
Ooh,
do
I got
it
my
through
Twitch
the,
drop.
Here we go.
Nice. Congrats, Joyce. Thank you for watching the
See,
stream
I'm
with us.
faster than
Yes, I got it.
Okay.
We are now.
We are now.
There doesn't seem to be a story mode, Tanner.
Did I
Sorry.
press it? We're
There we
good.
go.
What were you saying,
Oh
Joyce?
yeah, no, go ahead.
Playing
I
is
was
more
saying
fun with
a
friends.
reminder
Playing
that
is-
Twitch
it
drops
doesn't
are
use a nice little
active
message,
at the
you know?
moment.
It's more
when
fun
you're
with
watching
friends.
us on Twitch.
So I'm going to share the contract. So from our
No, I
map
lost my train
here,
of thought.
I could see
You
all
wanted
my
to say
different
something.
contracts.
Ooh,
I
the
only
map.
have one right now.
Oh,
But I'm going to go ahead and share
let's
that
have a look at that.
with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna move the
Okay.
cameras just a second, chat.
Right.
Because
Cool.
they are
So
like.
I can see it on.
This is gonna
my
look
journal.
real weird for a
Yes.
second. Bear with me.
And I
No,
see
that's not
the
what I wanted to
destination
do.
marker on the map.
Screw you, OBS.
And I'm going to go
That's a
ahead
big
and
map.
I'll mark it for
Whoa.
you. So we're gonna head
Damn,
out across
boy.
the bay to a lumberyard settlement.
There we
from-
go.
for the
We just
Dutch.
moved them to over
So if
here.
you go now to the
Yeet.
end of the dock,
What are you doing?
can pimp your
Oh, never
ride.
mind. I see. What you're
I'm
set
trying
up
to do
your
something clever. I don't know if it's
ship
working
with a lot of
specifically.
different
Oh
customization
no, that's not
options.
doing the trick.
So
Yeah.
I'll
I
take
really need to get a new
I think
mouse.
I'm
This
set
one's
up for the
broken.
Brigantine, which is
No, we're
one of our
almost
medium
there.
Navigation ships.
go
It's
to
good for
ship
support. It's
customization,
really
cool.
fast and responsive.
Boom.
Well, I'll take that. I think you're set up.
You know
with
what,
the
actually-
firepower, the big boy, right?
Mm-hmm. So I've got the brig.
I
think
am
it's
not
pretty heavy.
satisfied
Yes.
with how things are currently.
So, I would check your cargo to make sure you've got some ammunition, some food to feed your crew and yourself, and
Oh, I've got some otak.
That's
otak.
interesting. They
Me
have
too.
rarity.
You know what that is?
It's very
For?
good food. I think it's a
The
seafood
for
dish
food,
in,
interesting. All right, this is
in
better.
Singapore.
Malay, yeah, yeah.
Malay,
Now we should
yes.
be less in the
Something
way.
green.
I have not. I'm not big on seafood.
Sorry for that, chat.
haven't
I hope this is better.
Partaken, personally, but I hear it's really good, and it's very good in the game for keeping your crew happy. So I'm gonna
You
just
know what
take
the
a look at what
the
they've
food
set me
mechanic
up
kind
with.
of
It
reminds
looks
me
like
of?
I've
Has
got
anyone played
the
Pillars of
flamethrower, the
Eternity
Greek
2?
fire
Or
on the
yeah, Pillars of
front.
Eternity
Yeah.
2. Yeah, that also had a
I've
ship
got-
mechanic where you
Yeah,
need to
yeah,
stock
yeah.
up on like food and stuff, and different
Some
food will provide
bombards,
different benefits.
Crushing bombards, nice. I think that'll work.
That's a
on
lot
both
of different
sides.
cannons, though.
Should I
Wow.
have red cells or
You
white
can
cells? What's
put
easier
them
for
on
you to
like
recognize
every
me?
part.
Yeah, there. I see. There
red
are different
cells. White
slots on
cells
the
you
ship
look
where you
at
can slot them
merchant, I
all.
might try to shoot you.
This
Let's go
this
for it.
part I'm really
I'm gonna
excited
switch
about.
to,
This I think is looking really cool.
Uh,
What the hell?
let's see.
It's like a revolver
Explosive extended
cylinder as a
rockets.
cannon.
3.
I'll go ahead and set sail while you get ready.
Okay.
Wait for your runner.
Did you look at your armor?
I did.
did.
I have,
Okay.
Lewis
armor
saying
all
we
over.
have otak
Sorry,
otak, but
cargo
no
to
sortie
give me a little
sortie.
space.
That
Whoops.
doesn't look
Oh,
like it,
God.
no.
I've got leather, which is good against fire on the side. That's fine. I got cargo in the back.
Interesting.
And I got terracotta. I'm
That's
gonna
the name
switch this
flag.
up. Go metal on this side. So
Have
again,
my own
you know,
Twitter,
depending
Ali?
on what
Yes, I am.
weapons they're coming at us with,
My
the different
Twitter hashtag is
armors will have
underneath
pluses
my
and
name
minuses
here. Right here.
against that. Furniture, what do I got equipped? Nice.
Okay, so what
I
do you
got a
get?
repair kit bonus.
Okay.
Furniture.
I've got.
But does it do
health.
something?
It has perks.
What? Okay. So we're gonna have to go
So
for the
we have
quality
a- we
couches
have a
because
few
it
of our
gives the
friends
crew a
from
benefit.
our
That's
creates who are
cool.
Playing the game right now.
You'd think that would be.
Some of them are right here on the one of the smallest. I think it's actually the smallest ship in the game, the Doe, right?
The Dow, yes,
Dow.
that's our kind of hunter-gatherer ship.
Yeah, so
You
he's
see-
busy like fishing sharks, basically.
Oh, is he hunting
Uh-oh,
wildlife?
sharks.
Nice. All right, I'm
He
heading out.
called McPlunder.
I'm not stalling anymore.
Wait,
I
is
can
that
see
an animal
where
on the
you
ship?
are on the map. You're.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you.
Yeah,
Is
you
it?
just,
You see
I'm
that?
going out the other side,
No.
but I'll steer towards
Or
it.
is it?
Oh, I
Do
think
you
I
get
see our
pets on
little,
your ship? Because
our little hunter here as well.
I guess.
God, I hope
Captain
so.
Wibbles taking out some sharks. Of course, you definitely don't want to use the big ships on the sharks because you'll just
Yeah, look,
blow
look,
them
look.
up and there won't
Where,
be
where,
any
where?
usable skins or
Next to you, like, oh, I'm trying points.
or meat,
It's like an
which
animal
is
next to
definitely
you,
what you
like,
want to do when you're hunting.
Next to
them.
your
I am blind.
steering wheel.
I am still confident
Right, I
that
see
that
you
flag
now.
wasn't the Dutch flag.
All
though.
right, I'm gonna head across. Let's see,
Oh,
do
it's
we
gone.
mark it?
I think I marked
Okay.
it already. Yeah, it's marked already.
Upsetting everyone who's ever sailed a boat by expressing
heading across
distances
the
in
boat.
meters and not nautical miles. Or not,
So we
for
going
that
there
matter.
to essentially just get what, like some jars of oil?
Well, that's the contract. The carpenters. There's our mark. The carpenters really looking for this
Look, see?
jar of oil.
It's a cat
right?
now.
But
Awesome.
this will show off the plunder mechanics. So a lot of the settlements or forts.
So you
that
would
you'll be
assume you
able
get to pick
attack
one.
and
It doesn't
engage
have
in
to
the
be a
game,
cat. That is cool.
Use. Whoa,
Can I get
was
that
Oh, yeah,
whale
watch out, there's
as
a
a
lot of
pet on my ship?
Use what we call plundering. So essentially, your crew goes ashore into the settlement. They're ravaging the goods and commodities, and they're filling up a barge, which you can then loot at any time, and you can leave. And your job is to stay alive and take out any maybe reinforcements that come along, or take out the towers along that are set up to defend the settlement.
Okay.
As you can see, the Dutch here are
So on the-
already
on-
ready with
Okay,
a
so
couple
these are
towers
Dutch.
and a couple ships.
So on the way back, we probably need to be
Well, we
careful,
haven't
I think
confirmed
these
that it's
are
that
some
flag
of
yet.
The other players doing some PvP over there.
What's that? Oh, they're PvP.
I think
and
you
all
know
that.
what? I
you
think we're
passed right
both
by
right,
them,
Okay,
There was
and I
a-
think I know why.
I was focused on talking about the.
But I
the
have,
plunder.
I'm gonna check
Yeah,
something
I was
real
just worried
quick
because we're getting really close to them, and I was
because
worried
the
this-
history
I'll wait
nerd
till
in me
you're
is
in that
really
area,
bothered
'cause
by
you're-
this. Not
you're
by you,
lagging
by
a
the way,
little
just
bit.
by the fact that I don't know.
And you're
Okay,
my
okay, no
muscle, so I
problem.
need you up here up close. So probably what's gonna happen
I see a lot of world events.
is we're gonna see all these nice little ships that are calmly parked here are going to
All right, I'm here.
wake up when I.
Yes.
So I can spyglass.
See, so here's the thing: we were both right because
There's
I
more
said
here,
and I
it's
can
not the
see-
Dutch flag, and it's
and
not.
That'll give me the option.
It's
or
the
when I get
East
closer,
India Company
it'll
flag
give me
because
the
there's an
option to
icon in the
start,
white. But you were saying it's the
plunder.
Dutch, and you were also right because the Dutch East India Company is, of course, very much Dutch.
Yeah, that's right.
So I think
Right,
that's
I'm
the
gonna
East
start
India
it.
Company flag.
Right, it's
I mean,
happening.
we've
Now, yeah.
Anyone who starts talking about that in YouTube
Yeah,
chat,
yeah,
Now you're
don't.
going to see that plunder
they
track
taught
across
us
the
this in
top,
school.
which is going to fill up as we're as our crew is stealing the booty.
Okay,
And now
but
we're going to see
less history,
potentially
more
some
shooting.
reinforcements come in.
So you
I'm gonna
drop
take
off
out
your
these
crew.
towers first off.
So it's kind
Yeah,
of
I'm aiming on the
a
left tower.
protect
Okay.
mission. That's interesting.
In 1 minute, I can.
Oh,
talk
and
more.
I get the green arrow up, and that tells me that I'm doing good damage against the stone here with my explosive mortars. Boom. Oh,
This is
Oh boy,
classic
I'm gonna
black
brace.
flag.
See if I can burn this one.
nice.
Only
Incoming.
thing that I need to.
Incoming mortars my way, but I'm bracing the damage. We're okay.
kind of
We're
from the
okay.
wing is
Which
the
one are
first
you
person.
attacking?
There are merchants in front of
Oh,
me.
you're taking out the ships. Okay. I'm trying to
Oh,
take out this other tower. I think I have bombards
The
on
Greek
this side as
fire.
well.
Let's go.
We're not doing that much damage.
Yeah, so the flamethrower is actually pretty good.
Of course, it keeps burning. But maybe that's because the
fire damage.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what they're saying. Like the radical will
tower
show
two's
if you're
down.
doing good damage against that specific type of. Oh, there we have the infamy showing up.
All right, we got a lot of reinforcements coming in.
The UI looks terrible.
turn
I
around.
do agree that
Oh, yeah, I
there
can
is a
help you with that
lot
guy.
going
Yeah,
on.
Yeah, you almost got him. I see it. I see you. I
I
see
mean, you
you.
can obviously do these in co-op.
Can you board
That's
him?
the they
You want me to
renamed
sink
it.
him, or
Yeah, I
can
can
you
board
board
him,
him?
actually.
Renamed it. It's the Dutch merchant company. It's not the East India Company.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
well, he's done.
Yeah, I got him.
But I
All right,
remember
we're
that we
almost to our first loot.
learned about this in elementary school.
Oh, we
Yeah,
got
I
another
mean,
player in
there's
here, maybe
honestly
he's
a
trying
good
to-
reason to
trying
not
to
make
come
that
out.
historically
Attack
correct.
him. Sea swatted.
But we're not gonna get into that on stream. It's a history lesson for another day, kids.
This one is not gonna last very long.
All right, we got our first. Loot.
Okay, so this is
Craft
boarding.
going.
So this will
Yes.
answer the question.
You're still going at it over there. We should repair.
Okay, I'm in the
Oh,
middle of
Okay,
it.
I
boarding as well.
assume that
Oh my
cutout
gosh.
is
Yeah,
going to
boarding is
be
quite
changed
dangerous
because
if you do it
that's a
at the
bit
wrong time, right?
weird.
Yes.
But it is
I
just a
think boarding
cutscene.
is
There is no
okay.
sortie
That's
sortie,
actually
unfortunately.
Good thing I can't do damage. If you're in the red circles, you can
Oh,
race,
race,
I can
yeah.
reduce the damage.
I can provide more info.
Definitely getting a lot of mortars
It is legal.
out here.
It's legal now. The
Trying to burn him a little bit.
Also got a drop. Good to know. People.
Also-
I gotta get back in the
Good to know
plunder
that
area.
everything is working.
We
I
definitely
don't
gotta
exactly
stay
know
in
for
close
how
so
much
you
longer the
can't
stream is
kind
going to
of,
be
you know,
going.
sail
We'll keep the
away,
gameplay part
plunder
up for
will-
sure.
will
'Cause
stop.
this is we're learning more about the game.
You guys are hanging around the outside.
You have to stay in between the yellow boundary, otherwise.
What are you doing? Well,
Stop.
take some measures,
The Connect challenge popping up.
Yeah.
You love to see it.
Look at that.
burn.
You better have
But they're
some
trying to
connect
drag us out of the
rewards.
plunder roll. I don't know if it's intentional
I think
or not.
some
but
are
Okay, wait.
reinforcements coming in, and
You can
some are
attack with your
Dutch
crew,
that are
like
in the
Molotovs or
area,
something?
so they're
Yeah,
not
it looks
all
like
gonna
it.
Come in.
That's cool.
That's part of it. Oh,
Hearing
I got
some
brace,
of them are
brace,
Dutch,
brace.
so you have to be careful.
I want to finish burning this one.
Burn it to
I
the
got. I
ground.
think I
Whoa.
got out of the area.
That goes fast.
You didn't get back in time.
Bye.
I'm still
No,
in.
I'm okay. I mean, I got out of the mortar area.
When is it being released?
Oh,
November
we hit-
8th.
Nice. We got two.
Yeah, I think we're doing good.
We are. We're
Another
surviving.
connect.
Well, I cheated and
That looks
took
like
those
loot.
bomb
Yeah.
bombs against the towers.
Of course, it
took out
warrants saying that, like they
really
said
quickly.
before, this is still work in progress,
like the
so
combo
it's
of
not a
mortars
guarantee that
to
the final
keep
product
it
is going to
away,
look like this.
Away, and the moment they get close, that's when you turn around.
I don't think they're going to change the boarding
that
into
working
an
well
actual
for you?
event.
Yeah, it's
though.
working
I
very
do
well,
think that
because
that
no matter
cutscene
what,
could use some
if they fall
polishing with the
close,
way that I
always
finished
do
off, but
something.
I
Yeah,
do
I'm
think
just
it's safe to
looting these
assume
wrecks that
that
you're
that is the
sinking.
mechanic.
You can see that.
Yes. Just waiting. We got 2 more tracks and we finish the whole. We get the maximum coinage. But it looks like you took out all of the
There's like a lot
Yeah,
going
they
on.
all-
reinforcements.
Yeah.
The last two are just like, no.
That's what I'm
not going
saying.
in. I've seen
Like
the
this
others, I've
feels
seen what happened to
feels
them.
like
I'm not going
Think
close.
so.
being gangbanged by
We can't-
3
we can't
mercenary
draw us
ships
out.
at once in
I'm gonna go
Odyssey.
over here and see what's over
Except
here.
you have more firepower.
Turn up
Maybe
the
some of
volume.
our some other
Angela.
players are helping us out with some of the reinforcements.
Oh, that's why.
Could be. True. Oh. Okay, we've got more.
There's more
You
coming.
can also
Yeah,
just
yeah.
turn up the joys. Just a second.
Turn up the joys.
Finally.
Turn down for what?
Oh yeah, that's a
too
lot
easy.
though.
Oh, when you
That's
do
like-
this by
Why is he not
yourself, it's
retrieving the
it's a
loot?
lot harder.
Dude,
I'm
that's
just
a
saying.
lot.
don't
Okay,
know.
we need to get. Okay, this is serious business.
Is this the
Why is this?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's
I'm
like
checking.
4 or
Okay, we're
5
back. We're
coming
back.
in right there.
The stream is
I'm gonna
cutting
go
out.
right in.
You gonna go straight in?
Send them on fire right away.
Okay. I'll go
What's
long
going on?
distance.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't have a.
I don't know if that's
I don't
something
have
on
an
my
artillery
end.
weapon equipped.
I think on your end, mine is fine.
Okay, I'll.
Okay, it's okay.
It should be good
This
now.
one's done almost already.
Trying to board him. I'm too far away.
Always turn up the joys. Thanks, Simon.
There we go.
Oh, I got it. I think I got it.
I
Yeah.
think it's working again. Fingers
Nice.
crossed.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you
looks
get
like it.
infamy also for boarding.
But
But it
you
really
get
depends.
infamy for a lot of
Challenges,
things.
which
If that's
is
the
always-
Yeah,
main,
yeah. You get infamy for. Well, you get indeed like it's basically your XP bar.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the Greek fire.
I'm on a rampage.
Yeah, I still think...
Are you just following all of them?
I'm burning them.
For getting that close to someone else's ship? I don't know.
You think
You don't want to get burned yourself.
Call me a pyromaniac. I
Oh,
think you should be
I'm
stronger.
taking on like 3-4 ships at the same time.
Well, they're almost done with the
That's
plundering.
what happens when we,
Oh, they are.
There you go.
Oh, they could.
I mean, when you
Say loot.
Yes.
where you
Why doesn't it say
burned
booty?
all of
Where you
this-
mastered the
It's a
game.
pirate
burned
game.
all of
It's
this
okay to
equipment.
say booty.
Oh,
There we go. That's Molotovs. Wow. Okay, that looks kind of
yeah,
dope.
it was the wrong
Whoa.
weapon type. But
That's
he's
cool.
still
Oh, that's the
saying-
damage you do,
Oh,
I
think
guess.
we finished.
Yeah, we finished.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I'm
presume
gonna
you can
loot.
just equip them with different attacks and then change it to something else.
And the little celebration cutscene.
Opium. Nice.
Do they have anything good?
Well, at least
We
they're
got a
being
contract item, which is what we wanted.
kind of historically correct, I suppose.
Are you leaving the area
I'm
already?
taking the commodities, so I can
Good
sell
stuff.
them. The relic.
Okay, so now
Yeah,
the
you-
person
I'm
has to
gonna
be
leave the
careful
rest.
because there's a lot of
I'm just
loot,
getting the,
and
uh,
it can
the
actually be
loot.
stolen.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try to head back across the
Yeah, I'm just trying to clear
the
the.
Dead Man's Strait. You see anyone? Is it safe? I've got the oil. I don't want to lose it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you're
just.
taking-
I mean,
Who's attacking you?
It's. I don't know where it's coming from, but I think it's.
If you're
this one
playing
over there.
this
That was
game
really
with
cool.
like
Long
headphones
distance.
on, I think your ears are gonna go numb from all the explosions.
Yeah, like all around you if you have
Like,
3D audio low.
Constantly cannons going
on.
on.
Yep.
Is he attacking us?
He
Oh, he's fighting with
is
us, right?
Not attacking me. Someone's attacking you though. Like,
Yeah, I don't know where it's coming from. I think it's either the player.
it's explosive. No, it looks really cool. It's explosive mortars. They're coming from above.
Too strong.
I am encumbered. Yeah, you just
Death
keep
from
off me.
above.
Invincible.
Just you're a decoy.
Wait, what was
Decoy.
that?
Decoy. No.
I saw a wheel.
But there's
Yeah,
literally a
you
lot
want-
of
wheel.
people sending mortars at me.
I want to see that.
For
Bad
something.
That's what
nothing.
it's
Oh,
behind
Slayer.
you.
Yeah, Slayer got.
We're gonna have to go
Slayer's
back and
another
pause
player,
the stream
isn't
for
he?
that
Yeah,
one.
Slayer was another player. He was boarding
Yeah.
me for sure. But I think he got sunk by the Dutch behind him.
I'm trying to
I'm
catch
almost
up
there.
with the-
Almost there.
So
I'm
that
coming.
ship
No,
is
I'm
not doing great.
No.
There you go. Yes, burn him. Keep him busy. Oh, it's long range coming in. All right. Now
Damn,
once I
it
get
is
back to the
chaotic,
tent,
though.
Doing better.
Coming into a safe zone.
Okay, so you have seasons.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, you
Whoa.
sank somebody nice.
Okay.
Why are you so far already?
Take it
'Cause
down.
I'm in the I'm in the brigantine, man. It's,
So you-
it's fast. I'm
You're
gonna go-
safe,
boom.
right?
I'm gonna
Nobody's
go turn-
attacking you anymore.
No, I'm safe. I'm gonna go turn it in. And yeah, there's a lot the megaforts down there. But
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
turn this in. So I'm gonna go.
Okay, so
are
now
you
what do
still
you
fighting or are you
get?
done fighting out there?
I'm done fighting now.
Okay.
So interesting that the
This is
quest said
You
repeatable.
should get this
I
as
think.
well. Oh no, we're
Yeah.
in my group. Okay. Maybe you're in combat. So
Yeah, I'm being attacked.
you're being
I
attacked.
hope you're not like hearing the sound
By
of
a
your
player?
co-op player on the
Okay.
background
Well,
when
you
you're
were-
like
you
on the
were-
island.
Yeah, I wasn't
Harassing
being
them.
nice to them, so I guess.
Quite a
it's
bit.
fair.
Okay.
Maybe I'll just try to reach the dense protection.
Do you want me to wait
What
for
they
you
say.
or try to come out?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Okay.
I'm in safe zone now.
We can remove.
In a true
our,
pirate way,
um,
they took the booty and left their
hostility.
allies alone to fend for themselves. Oh, there it is. There it is
Alright,
again.
both made
There
it
it
back
was
to
again.
life.
We
The
did.
cat.
Yeah.
We made it. We got the contract
I wonder if
done.
that's like an
Do you want to go look for
furniture
some more
thing.
trouble? Should we go?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Like having a
repair my
cat
ship,
boost morale.
Okay. We can do that here.
and yeah, then I'm ready to go again.
All right.
Which animal would be
Let's
best for
go-
morale on
should
the
we
ship
go
though?
north and see,
A
or
cat?
did you
A
say we
parrot?
knew,
A monkey?
I want to go to like the most heated. region.
Definitely not the hippo. Don't take the hippo on the ship.
No.
Oh no, it's
I
a
think
lemur.
it's
Look
not-
at it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I
Yeah.
think it's.
But you know what?
guess
Maybe
it's
the
random.
players that were attacking me just now on my way back, maybe they.
The cat reminds me so much of the one in Valhalla.
Yeah, it looks
Okay,
very
you wanna-
similar
you wanna
too.
go after them? Okay, I think
Yeah.
there's something interesting down there.
Oh, I want the lemur. The lemur is way cooler.
Ooh, where are they going?
All right, let's go look for these players. I mean, it wasn't this guy. He's just in a little.
No, it wasn't this guy.
He's
I
just
don't
in a
think-
little Dow. It's
I
just.
think this guy.
Yeah.
You're only
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
one
He's
infamy.
just out here
Where
hunting
are they?
sharks all day long. What he
Where
likes
they
to
go?
do. There they are. They could
Okay.
have once you kind of. How do I put this?
I wonder
Tactfully
how
retreated.
deep you're able to customize your crew.
We could have headed
'Cause
back.
the two
Let's
crews
go,
on the
let's
ships
go
are
this
already
way, go
looking
towards my
very
mark.
different, but so far it just seems like you
Can you
pick
play Shanty?
an outfit, kind of like Odyssey, because they do look
Keep that
similar.
down and then-
Yeah, we didn't get footage of that yet. We haven't
so you
seen
get-
any
Oh.
like crew
I do.
customization.
Wait
Must
up.
be because I'm the group leader.
See, shanties.
Yeah.
I'm the group captain. Yeah, they're mad at you. They go,
I hope I'm
"This
pronouncing this
beautiful.
right."
The weather is really nice today, so we don't have to deal with
Sir,
storms.
someone
That's
initiated
good.
the sea shanty and you're
Kind of
talking over it.
unusual
Why are
in,
you doing that?
This area. I think I'm quite a bit faster.
I
than
do like the
this.
pattern on the sails.
You're way faster. I feel very heavy.
Yeah. Are you encumbered?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, you know, there's a.
Yeah, I see a lot of people saying that sword combat would have really made an improvement, and I am inclined to agree. Like, I still don't want to write the game off because it doesn't have sword combat in it,
Okay, I see some stuff over here that's
because they clearly put a lot of time and effort into making the ship combat very good.
Moving into
Oh, Unicorn Hunter. I had no idea what was a
territory,
lemon.
some hostile territory.
I had no idea.
which means that even
But
if
I
they
did
weren't already
recognize
mad
it, like,
at
oh,
us,
look at the
which
animal.
they, aren't currently.
I just couldn't get the name.
Because our hostility wore off.
Zen Master, the
Because we paid
release
off
date
somebody,
is
right, too.
November
No, I
8th.
didn't actually. I didn't find it in Telepunjar. We just headed back out.
One day before God of War.
But it drops eventually, right? Doesn't
Over
take
time.
too long. But if you build it up too high, you do have to pay a fixer to lower it.
So are we aiming for that
Awesome.
guard tower over there?
This is the Dutch-controlled waters, right? So normally
This
you
is
go in
our
here,
waters.
It's our waters.
well, like
Ons
us, like,
water.
you know, well-equipped.
Does that mean if you are Dutch and then
pirates.
play the game, you can just
But
sail
if
in
we
there
get
and
too
be
close
like,
to any of the
yes, hello.
settlements or the ships,
It is
they're
me.
going to,
You can recognize it by
engage
my
us.
terrible accent. For those of
I
you who
think
don't
this
know,
is a
that is a
fort
Dutch
in
accent.
front
It's
of us.
horrible. We try to hide it.
Some things
Doesn't
to
always
engage
work
over
out.
Here. There's 4 towers, right? Right
It
there.
is hostile territory. My
Yeah, your
GPS
compass.
just turned red.
Your
yeah.
compass will turn
Are they
red
really
to let you
gonna
know.
And the
attack?
towers are
Oh
like
my
not
god. Oh,
knocking down
well,
here.
they already figured it out.
Yep.
So we'll see how long we last here.
So that's the
I'm gonna fire
fort
back.
they're
Did they?
doing now,
Yeah,
right?
Of course. Where are you
Yes.
from? Oh,
Well-
you went too close to the one on the side. Okay.
I
I've
think
got
so.
the ones in the front here. There's 5 of them.
Looks like it.
Alright,
I was gonna
Brace,
say, I
brace,
don't
brace.
think the Greek fire is going to work against the building.
I think.
You even
moving
see
to a
how
higher
much
tier of
damage
enemy.
you
Oh, yeah, backup.
defended or something?
Someone coming?
If you brace,
Oh,
how
the
much
players are
damage you
playing us,
negate.
playing us.
That's kind of
Nice,
cool.
Nice.
Oh, they're attacking me now.
Oh, not
Deck
nice.
swap.
Not nice.
I thought they were with us.
So I'm doing good damage, but I'm taking a lot of damage. Are you coming over to attack these with me? Okay.
I mean, there
Look on
is
your
kind
map,
of
you can
island
see me, I'll be the
exploration,
green
Arkham
ship.
Knight. It's in the form of
right
treasure
behind
hunts.
you. Okay.
So, like, you can find
trying to take out
treasure
these-
at outposts.
I'm bringing
Ooh.
those 2 players back. I can't tell if
You
they're
can walk
with us
around in
or
third
against
person.
us.
Well, hopefully,
Yeah,
hopefully
Yeah, but
they're
it's
not
in
against
designated
us 'cause we're
areas, right?
taking-
It's not like you
Oh
can
my gosh.
Yeah.
jump off.
It's
We got some,
Yeah.
some
You cannot
explosive
just, like,
mortars coming in.
get off.
Brace.
Yeah, that's a massive fort, right?
Brace. Yes. It's just, well, it's just the outside of a fort. Oh.
They did
that
get a
fort is
lot.
not taking
This one
any
we're just
damage.
destroying.
No.
That is a tanky
I
boy.
can start. Actually, I'll start the plunder then. I was trying to weaken them a little bit before we started it.
What are you doing?
Here
Why are
we
you
go.
doing this
Here
to
we
me?
go. Here we go. So you can see. Do you see how many loot points there are on
So
this
they
one?
started to
It
plunder?
also lets you know that it's more difficult. There we go.
This
There we go.
is-
There we go.
Oh, it
There
is
we go.
another plunder thing, but this one is just protected by a
I
fort,
don't think
I
it's
think.
going to end well. But let's see. Maybe these other
There is
players
a
will
lot
come
of
join the
UI,
plunder.
but I think you can, like, turn a lot of things off.
The problem is you gotta. The challenge is you gotta get close.
It's
I'm doing good bombard damage. You have bombards. Use your bombards, or mortars. But then you're open to their volleys. Brace.
It's all about timing, right? Finding the right time to
Yeah.
shoot and finding the right time to brace.
And then move. Yeah. And hope they're aiming.
I
at
feel like,
someone
honestly, I
else.
see a lot of people comparing it to Sea of Thieves, and I don't have a lot of experience with Sea of
Oh, that
Thieves,
was
but I
cool.
feel like if I would
Oh.
compare it to anything, it
Oh,
would
we got
be
one.
something more like World of
Yeah,
Warships,
it's on the other
but
side,
only with
the
pirate
loot
ships.
barge where our
Okay.
crew is putting.
Why
like,
World of
the
Warships
goods.
then?
down already.
Well,
Yeah.
because it's focused on the ship combat part.
Soon, no?
Like that's what it feels.
Yeah,
There's
that's one-
such a
that's
heavy
one that's
emphasis
here,
on
yeah.
ship-to-ship
You-
combat than what we're
you-
seeing
I
right
got the
now.
bombard. You-
And I
you
feel
take
like
the
the thing that
reinforcements,
CFT
I'll
does
take the-
does very
try to
differently
take
is
out
it
the-
focuses
take out
on
the
you as a
towers.
pirate being on the ship,
I'm
whereas
out of Greek
with Skull and Bones, sure you have your avatar
When you're
walking
out of
around
oil?
on the in the
No,
outposts
I
and
dumped
stuff.
mine for weight.
But to
I
me,
dumped mine at the
and
other
that's what I was kind of
company, so
afraid
picked
of.
up.
It feels more like you're playing a ship and not as a pirate, if that makes sense.
You have to use. You have to use tactic number 2. Now.
Then
we've
again,
only got
maybe I'm getting that wrong because the only thing they're showing right now is ship combat, but that's what it feels like.
one tower left over here. You get rid of these towers, it's gonna be a lot less dangerous. We just have to survive the reinforcements. Very good.
We can do this. We can do this.
All right,
I can definitely see
More
though
than have to go, but we can do
why
this.
they said
could also
it's
just loot
easier
and
when you
leave.
play together.
I'm
I feel like if I'm gonna jump into that, it will definitely have to be with you and Yor. There's no way I'm taking on this many ships by myself.
Oh, daddy.
How is the fort doing? Like, is it almost down or?
No, we're halfway. I think our friendly dev testers definitely helped us out.
Yeah, for sure. It got a lot easier than
It did. It did.
Okay, so you can join a plunder halfway.
Very cool. Another settlement we could do later. These are really heavy though.
Which is useful.
Yeah.
Good lord.
What?
Which is
I'm
useful.
just taking 2.
Like if you
I didn't
just
even
show
need
up
that.
to someone
Oh,
else
but I'll take
doing a
some
raid
boots.
or something, and you can just be like, "Hey, you want help?" And just jump in.
There it is.
That's kind of useful.
Plunder
And
complete.
it said ship is overweight, so you really have to be
Yes.
careful
We'll
how
get
much
the
loot
infamy,
you're getting.
big infamy.
You always end up looting stuff when I'm still in the middle of the fight. How do you do that?
Well, because
Like,
I
I'm
know
still
where
like-
I know where to go. I know where to go. Come over. Come to the barge. It's
This
not
is
about where to
me.
go, it's
I'm
about
looting,
staying alive.
and you
Well,
guys are
we're
already
fine.
like
I can
fighting.
find
each other.
you.
We're already
Now
halfway
we
across the map.
run. Now we
Yeah, for
run.
sure.
Me,
Now we run.
Well, actually, no.
Looting stuff.
I'm
We need to
halfway
get
across the
out
map.
of the,
You're still sorting his
hostile
inventory.
territory.
That's an
I'm gonna
accurate
go
description.
north. I'm gonna mark it.
The
Go
group
towards that
dynamic.
marker.
I think my issue
I'll
is
try
I'm
to-
a finisher. I don't like
The
to
map
read
does
that
look
all.
empty, but maybe it's because there's a lot of
Well,
ocean.
It's C.
It's getting. It's
Yes.
getting.
It's kind of the point.
Definitely a fog roll.
I mean, there are also islands.
Maybe a storm is coming. We're not in the
No,
open
jokes
sea,
aside,
so
like it
we
makes
don't
sense for
worry
a game
about
like this to have a
waves
lot
or
more
anything
open
like that.
space, because if it would be very filled
One
up
of our
with
friendly
like
QC or QA
islands and
testers has
stuff,
decided
you'd be
to come and,
severely limiting your own maneuverability.
attack me as I'm trying to get away.
You just killed the player.
I did. He came at me like a madman with.
He knows
You
you
just
got
killed a
loot.
player.
Exactly.
How dare you?
That area we were in is actually just a tiny fraction of the whole thing, right? Like,
Yeah, so the Rampa and which is a local faction, and the DMC are at war in this whole area. So some areas the Dutch Merchant Company controls, like hostile territory. Other areas are kind of open, or the Rampa territory.
Are we the baddies?
So it's kind of piecemeal through here. But of course, we like to help the Rampa.
Oh, yay.
And
because we're the underdog.
and
Can't wait to
pirate the
find
DMC,
a Dutch
exactly,
captain,
which is
like
just what we
typical
did.
Dutch name.
So where are we doing next?
Hank?
Are we heading
Beat
back
Hein.
to Terra Pinjara?
I'm heading back to Telepenjara to try to stash some of this stuff in the
Nee,
warehouse
Piet.
before we lose it. Ooh,
No,
nice,
Piet Hein
nice.
was an actual
kind of
Dutch.
done his setting.
Ooh,
Captain.
what's this?
Telepenjara.
The hood.
I like lights.
All our cheeky dev testers.
This
that
is-
were
I like
helping
this
us out
outpost. I wanna go
and
here.
Or attacking us.
I haven't seen
Alright,
this
we
yet,
made it.
so
We did.
this is cool to me.
That was intense.
Did you
Aw,
like that?
man.
It was pretty
Yeah, it
cool.
was
It
fun.
pretty
I
wanna- I wanna see more of that.
I
Yeah.
like the circular plunders are pretty great. They're very different when you go all the way around.
But yeah, we got lucky that we got help. I think. I don't think we would have survived just two of us.
No
Plus we
Unicorn
did-
Hunter. It
Hopefully
was
it's,
not announced how
that
many
was
players in
exciting for
multiplayer.
everyone
I
else as it
think.
was for us.
Do you know that, Joyce?
And we'll see you out there in the open
No.
seas.
Okay.
All right.
Not on
Thanks
top
a
of
lot,
my
Ryan,
head.
and talk to you soon.
You too.
Bye bye.
So we will
And with
learn
this,
later.
this is the end of our show for today. Thank you so much once again for being here and staying with
Okay.
us all the way until the end. We hope you like what you saw, and we can't wait to read all of your comments. So please go on the forums, go on Reddit, or the social media of your choice, and let us know what you liked or what you didn't like. With your help, we hope to make Skull and Bones the best pirate game ever. We know some of you are really eager to play the game, and the team here is working really hard to make this a reality. We will have live phases happening soon, so please keep an eye on our official channels so you can be the first one to know when that happens. If you signed up for the Insider program, thank you once again for your willingness to help us. We can't promise you'll make it, but if you are selected, we'll be reaching out to you by email, so make sure you check your mailbox regularly so you don't miss out. Finally, this is only the beginning for us. We intend to continue sharing more information about Skull and Bones through future episodes of The Deck, such as this one, through our official websites, and of course, our social media channels. Thank you once again for your support, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
All right.
See ya.
So I'm gonna mute the stream here, see if we can find back the gameplay part so we can have that sort of loopity-looping in the background.
Pre-orders available.
There we go. All right. That's cool.
Yeah, so that was a long
There we go.
game like,
Was
gameplay
there a lot, because of of course you already knew some things. Was there something that really surprised you from that from the gameplay we saw? Because that was new, I think, right?
Yeah. So the gameplay that when I saw exclusive gameplay, I was for a second I was like, oh, is this the gameplay that I already saw? But it was a mix of things, like the plundering mission.
Don't talk about things that you saw behind screens, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Cool.
So it's what okay. So let's keep it briefly then.
Yeah.
Some things I already knew, and some things were new to me. That's right. The only thing is like when I really saw like the live gameplay, it really looked like, I already mentioned it a couple of times, but it looked really chaotic. Like there was so much going on, and I was like, okay, you really have to play tactical and have a great strategy. Like this player has to go this way, or this player has to take care of that, you know? So I think it could be cool, but like there's a lot going on that you have to like take care of, like or think about.
Maybe that's because we're also seeing it like for the first time. Well, of course, most of us. But there is a lot going on in the UI. There's like 10 ships firing at you, and there's a fort which is being plundered, which is also shooting at you. It's like, I imagine it gets easier on the eyes if you actually know what's going on, but for a first impression, it's kind of overwhelming. So yeah, I think let's in the meantime also ask chat what they thought, how they think, if they're going to be enjoying this game, they're going to be trying it out, of course, because that's always interesting. And let's also give our thoughts. I will say, personally, the worries I had before the stream are still there. I definitely feel like this is going to be a fun game to play a couple of rounds in co-op in. But they're already talking about like an extensive post-launch with like content for years to come and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm going to be there for that. That's also a personal preference thing, of course, because a lot of games are doing that nowadays. And at some point, you're going to have to choose which one you want to hang around for and which ones you don't. And I think it's also mainly a thing that there's a lot of cool stuff coming out, which for me is going to... Oh, there's the Hippo Boy again. I love the Hippo Boy. That's the highlight. Hippos are in the game. I do really like the fact that you can play it solo if you want to. I do also like the fact that there seems to be some sort of element of seamless co-op, because someone can join your raid in progress. That's really cool. And yeah, the core gameplay looks fun. But like I said, I don't know for how long, which is partly a personal preference thing, and partly because, like a lot of people in chat are also saying, there are options they could have added for variety, which they chose not to, which, like, I believe in their creative vision. They probably have a good reason not to do that. And yeah, I think that they chose to focus on something else, which is their call, and maybe that's really good. I don't know, I haven't played the game yet. But I feel like at some point you're going to want some more variety than what looks to be available. Then again, it's also very early to say that, so maybe the game comes out and turns out and I'm completely wrong, and I will happily admit that I am completely wrong and play the game for, 40, 60, 100 hours. Who knows? We'll see. But that...
Yeah, I get your opinion about that. I mean, it's still... I see a lot of people are also asking, like, how's the exploration on land? Because we only saw, like, in third person walking around the outposts and the pirate dens. So yeah, there's still a lot that they keep under wraps. Like they haven't showed, they haven't played all of the cards yet. I have a feeling. Also, you asked me if there was something new that I didn't see before. Was
Monkey.
the furniture, that
Monkey.
and the monkey and the furniture thing with the ship customizations. Because I was wondering, like, what does that do? Like, is that only I don't know if we can move back to that for a second, because I did see that they add some sort of perks and buffs to your
Yeah.
ship.
I don't remember where exactly it was. I can see if I can look it up.
I think it was at the exclusive gameplay.
Oh, that's gonna be
so it's, like,
terrible.
near the end. I don't know which timestamp.
You know what? What we'll do? We'll probably discuss that in the video we're going to be making about this.
That's indeed true.
So we'll have that info for you soon.
Yeah, stay tuned for a video about Skull and Bones with a lot of info that you guys have seen today, but also that you guys haven't seen today.
Yep.
Keep it a little mystery.
Yeah, so I think this is the character customization. I was going to say it's going to show up here, but it's not. But yeah, the final thing I will say is that I think is we're of course see a lot of people talking about the things that aren't there, but I do want to also focus on something that did actually surprise me in a positive way, which is the amount of ship customization and the importance that it does seem to have. Because like Joyce also said, like the furniture makes a difference. The food you're bringing on board makes a difference. The weapons you're slotting on your ship, the type of ship, that all makes a difference. So I do feel like there is a lot of customization available, and you being able to really build like some sort of niche ship, like a very fast ship with only Greek fire to just torpedo yourself at enemies and set them ablaze, or like a sort of more like a mobile artillery ship that's very heavily armored and stuff. So that I do think is really cool. Kind of almost the idea of you creating like a specific archetype or class like you would in a shooter, like a sniper or an up-close specialist or something like that. So that I do think is really cool. And that was a lot better than I was expecting. But yeah. So I think that sums up the stream for us, because we've also been going for quite a while now. Any final closing thoughts or things you want to say to chat before we wrap things up, Joyce?
Yeah, well, first off, thank you so much for watching the Skull and Bones review with us. Thanks again for Ubisoft for providing the Twitch drops. I hope a lot of people got their Twitch drops. I saw all 3 of them coming in, so I know they're working. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, what I've seen so far, I mean, gotta be honest, with me and naval combat, I wasn't really into that a bit, and then I saw this, like, okay, there's a lot more than just, you know, going on your ship and fighting other players or other pirates. Like you already mentioned, like the customization is so much more than I thought it would be, and other activities that you can do there that they mentioned. So yeah, I'm looking forward to create the video for you guys, and yeah, let's see how this thing goes, shall we?
Awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks everyone in chat so much for watching. Thanks everyone over on Twitch. If you didn't get the drops, we're sorry, because you had to have watched 45 minutes, so you had pretty much joined in earlier in the stream. If you've joined now, sadly you can't get them anymore. Maybe there'll be another way to get them after. And yeah, like Joy said, we will also be making a video on this with some extra info, so stay tuned for that. We also have a video up on the channel right now that you can watch with all the information we learned from the God of War Ragnarok release date announcements. Yes, boy. Because there's some really interesting stuff in there as well that you might have missed. So definitely go give that one a watch if you haven't already and if you're excited for that. Thanks for the mods for modding, of course. And thank you, everyone, for your support over on Twitch and on YouTube as well. And yeah, with that, we're going to wrap up the stream. So I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the week. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.